everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis Accelerate, welcoming you back to 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days, we're dueling with a different deck every single day. Today, everybody, is day number 6, almost to the 1 week point, and we're taking a look at the Genex lineup. That's right, we're taking a look at Genex and their new stuff that allows them to make insane combo. We're trying to just normal summon out the wazoo. It's like playing Fleur, but with robots. And we got ourselves our Genex deck today. We're trying to go into our paired Genex controller and then just normal summon until we get as many synchros on the board as humanly possible. So we got ourselves our Genex deck today. We're just going to be trying to summon out as many synchros as possible. That's what Genex has always done. This fusion is he's a tuner. He's honorable Genex for today. But we got lots of synchro action and lots of different things we can do, mostly centered around the new big dude, but also some nice little text here and there. So we're gonna go into EDO Pro, that Wild West of Yu-Gi-Oh! Thanks to Mr. Tibbsy the Duelist, who asked us today to take a look at the Genex lineup. And of course, if you have any suggestions for 100 days, leave them in the comments below. We still have lots of room for deck suggestions. So if you want to see something specific, let me know. But for now, let's go into EDO Pro, show off the wombos and the combos, and have ourselves a good old time. Alrighty, our first opponent, another day, another card game, and we like to go first with this deck, mostly because Genex is one of those decks that you really don't want to get interrupted by stuff. It's not fun getting interrupted in the Genex, and with this opening hand, barring imperm, we should be pretty good. We're going to summon out one of our most important boys, the Genex Power Planner. Guy's very simple. He adds us a Genex when he gets normal summoned. We're going to go ahead and get Birdman first, because Birdman will be very important for later, and we will link off into our most important boy, the paired Genex controller. Very nice boy. When he is special summoned, I can recover a Genex, and now for as long as this boy's on the board, whenever I get a Genex to the hand, I can normal summon any Genex I get. Anybody I want. And this leads into what Genex are now really about, is just normal summon, normal summon. Plays off into their old playstyle of, normal summon R-genex magma. And then magma searches a level 2 Genex. You get yourself Crusher. And then you're gonna get the normal summon Crusher. Like I said earlier, it's very much like playing Fleur. You're just normal summoning a lot. You normal summon out to the wazoo, and in this case we're gonna get Tadabo, who's a nice going, what do I say? He's a very nice option if you don't start with Planner, because he can just search out Planner. But yeah, we're going to normal summon our Turbo. I'm not going to explain it too much the rest of the episode, just because it's going to be a lot of doing this, but you get the idea. You get the idea. You're just trying to get as many things as possible. You go for recycled. You have yourselves a nice little tuner on the board. And let's go ahead, and I want to make that so bad, but it's turn 1. Not a good idea to do that turn 1, because it's only going to hit 1 card. But that is the end game. If we can summon Trishula, I'd be happy. But of course, this isn't enough for us. We need to do more. So we're going to bounce Planner for Birdman, who's even better in this deck than he ever was before, because now I can just do it all again. Pretty brutal. So let's go ahead and get Magma again. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, my math is right. I should be able to make another level 9. Ooh, I want it to be Trishula so bad. It's just not the right time to do it. It ain't. I wish it was, but it ain't. Not yet. But one day. One day. Let's go ahead and get a Turbo for next turn. If I can wing it, I can do myself a Trishula next time. Right now, though, I actually want to make this guy, Ravenous Dragon Crocodragon, because he'll let me draw 3 cards. Now that I'm summoning him like this. Hello. We'll go ahead and set a couple of cards. I got a hand trap if I need it. I've got instant because I don't need it. And we'll be set. I've got negates for days off this ReZero. Basically, my plan activates a monster effect. I can banish a Genex of that attribute. So I've got Earth. I've got Dark. I do have Dark. Ferris. Discard a hero. Summon this card. Yeah, he's playing the heroes. But yeah, let's see. Destroy that monster. Yes. I shall banish my dark monster to negate your dark monster, sir. Good effort, but not enough, hero man. Although this is elemental heroes, you gotta be careful with heroes. They can be brutal. Unless you negate their Stratos, in which case they usually just kind of leave. Target a hero in the grave, except for Liquid Man. Level 4 or lower hero. No. Ghost Bell. I don't even run the hand traps for me. I mostly run the hand traps for, other things. Let's see. Ravenous Crocodragon goes off. I'm gonna go ahead and discard. I might need that tuner, though. Then I might need that non-tuner, though. I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna pop this. And I'm also gonna be like, no. Listen, I run all these things to stop myself from being interrupted. This is not supposed to be a negation deck. But that is how it do be some days. That do be. Oh. See, he had a backup plan. Who said I stopped everything? Heroes, man, they have backup for days. Too many hero cards. Have you ever seen how many hero cards there are in this game? There's like a billion of them. Alrighty, so now he has absolute 2-0, and he's going after my boy, which is unfortunate. Well, there goes Arms of the Genex return 0. That is unfortunate, but such things happen. So let's go ahead and put our boy in attack mode. Let's normal summon R-genex Turbo and do stuff again. Oh, we're good. Let's go ahead and get Planner, and Planner will allow us to start doing things again. What do I want to do, though? That's a good question. Let's see. 1, 4, 5, 7. Thinking here. That's going to allow me to get... Let me do some quick math in my head. 1, 2... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get magma. We're going to do that boy. I'm going to summon out the magma. Oh, wait, because I've used Genex Controller, I can't do the instant fusion part. Unfortunate, but I do have a... Oh, I have a level tuner. The Synchro... It's a level 2 tuner, but let's see. 2, 3... I'm going to have to do the math for this. But this can be used as a level 1 or level 3, so let's see what I can make. Oh. And here he is, everybody! It's John Cena! I mean, he's gonna blow up my stuff, but I'm fine with that. It's all good. Let's see. Banish. Then banish from your grave the only monster you have. I'll lose everything too, but I don't care. I don't care. Let's see. I'll just set a card and... You know, I just need a normal summon a monster. I'm fine. Okay, now that was pretty funny, I have to say. That was hilarious. Although now, me and my opponent are gonna take a few minutes to figure things out. Let's see. Can't attack or anything, so I'm just gonna wait. I just need to draw, like, any of my boys. Any Genex will do. It literally doesn't matter what I draw into. I just need a Genex monster, and I'm fine as rain. I knew that doing that, like, banishing the absolute was going to do that, but I had no other choice. You have to understand. Some things need to be done. But let's go ahead for Birdman. And do the thing. Let's do the thing again. Get all the Genex back again. Really wish I had another absolute 0. I mean, or not absolute 0, but my 0. I needed my 0 arms. Let's me recover stuff. Let's see. I don't have a lot at the moment. All my searchers are kind of gone. Cause that's the thing about Genex. We try to summon everything early. And then kind of annihilate our opponent. So we'll see where this goes. What do you have? Allvain. This ain't no aquarium. You ain't need no dolphins here. Back to the ocean. That's where you belong. Weirdly sexual face dolphin man. Alright. And we're good. We're pretty set at the moment. I mean, my opponent's in top deck mode. We know he can do stuff with that top deck, but, you know, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I mean, any normal, like, any Stratos is not going to do him any good. I just need, like, a non-tuner. Or, conversely, let's just go for instant fusion and see what we can get into. Let's summon... Let's go summon Theseus and see where this goes. If anything else, I can tribute this. It ain't ideal, but it's something. I've got a big-ass rock. Does my opponent have a big rock? I didn't think so. And what are the odds of this being a battle trap? This is probably something else. Favorite contact. Well, shite. That's not necessarily good. I hope it's something small, or at least something I can imperm to make it small. That would be good. Well. Oh, wow, what is this going to turn into? Okay. Being attacked for every 2 users with summoned. Yeah. I guess I'll imperm that just in case. I don't think it matters too much, but we'll find out. Maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't. Okay, that did matter. Good. Alright, I was worried there for a second, like, what is he fusing into? But I guess it doesn't matter. But see, this is what... Well, the Synchro thing, y'all understand. That's what we're trying to do with this deck. That is what Genex is all about, is just Synchro out the wazoo. I guess you can see we do have a slight issue in terms of, like, longevity for Genex. I can recover my cards, of course. I can recover my cards using my zero arms. But that requires zero arms to, like, you know... He kind of has to survive. And, you know, put the cards back. What is... Oh, it's just Darklaw. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. You're gonna attack controller? I mean... I guess. That doesn't really hurt me that much. Too much. Oh, hey, Ass Blossom, you are not who I was hoping to see, but I guess I have you now. Alright. Well, this has certainly been an interesting duel. We started off with all the stuff. I thought we had the Hero Boy, like, at the start of this duel. You know, with the whole wiping his board and all that good stuff, but surviving. He's surviving fairly well. Let me think about this. Get back a Genex monster. I need to, like, count my cards a little bit. Let's see. One. All of my magmas are gone. How about the crushers? How many crushers? 1, 2, 3. How about turbo? 1, 2. Okay, is there a turbo left? There is a turbo left. So, okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's get Genex controller out here again. I'm going to get Crusher McPerson Crusher. And I'll allow me to summon out Crusher McCrusher. I never understood what exactly Crusher's supposed to be. I mean, he's a Crusher. What sort of Crusher? I don't know. But hopefully he crushes it. And I could get Undine, which is a nice bit of recovery, too. Let me think. 4, 5, 6, 7. Another 9-star Synchro monster. Who is my other... I can't look at the extra deck. Oh, there it is. 9 stars. I don't have another 9-star I can summon comfortably at the moment. Put it that way. So I'm just gonna get Turbo for now. I'm just gonna get Turbo because I'm more comfortable getting him out on the board. We'll see. Maybe I can still make a Synchro of some form. That's the hope anyway. Get another planner. Get another planner that I can't do much with. But wait, 4, 6, 7, 10. Okay, actually that works. See, this is why I play normal summon, so I can just continue to summon. Oh wait, I need a Genex tuner. Okay, next turn. Next turn. Next turn, we'll do the thing we need to do. Because my opponent has run out of resources, but I still have one last trick up my sleeve, and that's called summoning the most abusable synchro monster of them all, and that'll be game. Alright. A lot longer than I'm used to with this deck, but we did get to show off pretty much everything we want to show off. There's a couple synchros left, but I summoned Trish, I summoned Arm Zero, I summoned pretty much everybody in the extra deck except a couple of negates and things, and a couple beat sticks. But let's go ahead for duel number 2. Show off see how this deck works against other decks. I mean, we won the longevity game against heroes. That means something. So, but let's go for duel 2. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. And really, the only thing we need to worry about is going first, which we don't get to pick. So we'll see how we do going second, I suppose. Unless this is one of those going second decks. We could always hope. That's the thing about Genex. It's just because of the fact that if repaired doesn't work, Genex don't have a backup. We also didn't, well, I mean, we started with a Genex, that's good, but we didn't start with, like, anything else, so not exactly an opening hand that strikes fear into the hearts of one's enemies. I guess I'll use the Ghost Ogre just to interrupt this guy's flow a little bit, but I don't think that's going to stop him with the Galaxy Soldier. No, he still gets Summoner. Target a monster in the grave, summon it in defense mode. Yeah. Might have interrupted him a little bit, but that's not going to stop him. I really need my Searcher. I essentially have 6 copies of it. If I can just get one of those, I can still do something. To get one of those somethings, what do you do? Test material, add a Photon or Galaxy card. Send it to the grave. Oh, so amazing. Sorry for yawning. It's late. I have to record this one. A little later than I'd like it to be, but I gotta get ready to pre-record a video or two for family visitations. That's important. So what do we got here? Photon Jumper. Add a Photon spell. Get 100. That's going to send Caesar. This is the thing. I've seen this deck played, and once you've seen it played, you know how it works. Kind of like how it is with Genex, I'll say. So we'll see. If I can top deck something, I can at least try to come back from this. But the problem's going to be that if I don't draw either of my Searcher boys, or any Searcher, I can make do with any Searcher. I have a tuner. So really, any Genex monster, and I can at least do something. I can do something. So long as I get a tuner. That's going to be the key to this second duel. So I'm going to skip ahead until my opponent's done, and it's our turn to draw. And if I draw the right card, we'll make a play. If not, we're pretty much just dead. So let's see what happens. Photon Karibo. Okay, he sent Curry Photon. I don't know why he sent Curry Photon, but he did. Let's go for Genex Magma, I suppose. I don't know what the heck he sent this to the grave for. The Photon... He didn't even add it back to his hand or anything. That is really odd. A little odd, has to be said. But let's go for our Genex controller and see what we can get from here. See what we can get. Let's go ahead and get back Magma, do the thing. I'm not going to explain what we're doing, but I'm going to conjecture what would be good to get would be if I could get a Trish on the board. That would be pretty dang sweet. So 3, 5, or 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I could do it either or, but I'm just going to do it this way. So we're going to get Crusher on the board. Crusher is going to add Terrible. I wish this game was just a little bit faster sometimes, but it is what it is. And we'll get Turbo. Who wishes for the game to be faster? Synchro players, that's who. Who do you think made the game so much faster? It wasn't the Fusion people. No. It was these people. It was them Synchro boys. What can I say? Synchro's made the game so much faster. They really did. Regret that? Nah. I mostly regret all the Omni negates and things of that nature. Okay, 3, 7, 9. Still need a normal summon. Because that's what we do. Let's summon magma so that we can just continue doing things. You know, after we trish this guy. We're still gonna trish him. And then normal summon again. You know, it is surprising sometimes when I can talk. Sometimes it's weird that when I'm playing this deck that people allow me to do this. Like, you think with all the salty folk in the world that people would take offense to this, but evidently not. Let's go ahead. Oh. Okay, I thought he had something there, so what do I need to bounce? What did I say? 3, 7, 8, 9. Bounce this. Nope. Summon a tuner. Summon a big old dragon man. Trishula. He's the one to banish all. Yes, he is. Banish the stuff in the grave. Is there anything I need to get rid of out of the grave? You're the worst Karibo. Get out of here. Get out. Alright, continue the slaughter. This is what Monster Born is for. Get me another where'd my tuner go? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he kind of goes away, but I have a different kind of tuner. But I can't use that tuner. That's the problem, but I still have Turing, which I could technically use. Yeah, battle phase. Can't do much else. That's the one bad thing about Genex controllers that, yeah, no, you can only use Genex tuners to do this, or you can only, yeah, you need to use a Genex tuner for the summonings. And Birdman banishes himself when he does this thing. Now, if I had things set up with, like, getting him back automatically, that would be a different story, but I don't. Does it do anything else? It's only when it's activated. Okay, so it doesn't do anything until he gets his dragon on the board. Go ahead and set this in the off chance I need it, which hopefully I won't. That is the turn, ladies and gentlemen. What happens next is entirely up to my opponent. I probably should have banished something other than Curry Photon, but I saw Curry Photon and I was like, I need to get rid of that guy. Okay. Got that token. Got a couple of them tokens. See where this goes. Soul Flare Dragon. Add to hand. Okay. I definitely should have picked Galaxy Soldier. That was a mistake on my part. What's he gonna do? He's gonna get Sorcerer or Summoner, maybe? Yes. I say the away with you. Arda. Target a card on the field and banish it. No, Trish! You are the savior of the universe. One. Buckle my shoe. Save that for a minute. Well, Trish tried, folks. Trish tried. Trish did his work. He did his job. Then he flew off into space. That's what Trishula just did. That's what he did, and that's what we'll love him for. Okay, so Summoner is back on the board. I really wish these guys were Dark Attribute, because then I could make the Locomotive. Would be really cute to do, but I can't do it. Summon this. Synchro, Genex Synchro. If only more Genex Synchros had effects that were good when they were summoned on the opponent's turn. Problem being that they were created long before that was really a viable option. Okay. Oh, it becomes 4. Okay. Okay, what's he gonna do? Make another Soul Flare Dragon? Bring out Galaxy Eyes? Or is he gonna just tease again? Summon a Photon from the air. That's not good. That's not good at all. Change this guy. And then he's going to hit a card in my extra deck. What's he gonna hit, though? I have so many options, my brother. You have to really think on that one. I don't have no number exceeds in it. There ain't no exceeds here. Excel Synchro Dragon. Unfortunate, but I think I can live with it. That might be the death of me, though. That's an OTK enabler. I think I might just lose here. But one thing the Galaxy Photons are good at is just doing a lot of damage in, like, one big shot with our Prime Photon Dragon. So I think I just lose, regrettably. We put up a bit more effort than I was thinking we were going to get to do against Photons, but, you know, there you go. And, you know what? Let's spook them. Let's Duke spook them. I summon forth Turing. Then I can synchro. Well, I can summon Axel. Why not? Never see Axel Road. Summon that boy out here. Look, I didn't say it was going to be something that saved me. I just want to say I synchro summoned Genex ally Axel. Still dead, though, because I don't have any battle traps or anything. I have imperm, but I didn't draw the darn thing. So, that's unfortunately going to be game 2 for us. We gave it a shot. Gave it a shot in a thing. Let's go ahead and just say, no ash blossoms. Let's just say that, because there's literally nothing else we can do. He's gonna, get rid of that, attach a photon dragon to this, or special summon, whatever he's gonna do. And then this thing's like 11,000 attack points. There's nothing we can do about it. Alright, well, we got to see what happens when things don't go quite our way, but that happens sometimes. You know, we still did the summons. We summoned the Trish. Things were looking good for a minute there. I just feel like I should have done something different. Something a little different. Could have done better. What can I say? Genex are complicated. This game is too complicated. Let's go for duel. Alrighty, our third opponent, the fighting third, against Kingdom Zethers. Interesting name. I'm Henry Ford today. Comment in the comments if you get why we're Henry Ford today. We get to go first, which is always good for us, and our opening hand is okay. I mean, I don't like to start with Crusher, but when you have to start with Crusher, you start with Crusher. It is what it is. I'll get Turbo. Get Turbo and we'll start doing our Genex-y things. You know, that's what Genex is about now. And likely will always be from now on, because I don't think Konami's going to add any more to Genex. Genex has already had so many support cards made for them. You have the Genex, the R-genex, the Genex. It's like, what else are you going to do with them? Adding Genexes until you get it right? I don't think so. Alright, we'll get Genex Power Planner, and we should be able to make a fairly decent board here. Provided I put the right cards on the right board at the right time. Let's get Birdman. I have Undine, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to do something with this. Let's go ahead. Crusher. Crusher, McMahon, Crusher. Go for Crusher. And get Turbo. Right? I can make a level 9. I can make a level 10. That's the thing about Genex with, like, any synchros. Especially one like this. There's so many options of what you get and when do you get it. And Lord, I wish I had double summon. That would have been cool too. Alright. Let's see here. Who do we summon first? I mean, we gotta summon our boss monster, right? That be like, hello, I am the big boss of this deck. Nice to meet you. And then go for Birdman. Let's see, 3, 5, 9. Okay. That'll work. Unless I'm mistaken about my numbers here. Nope. No, I still have a Turbo in the deck. I was about to say, if I didn't have a turbo on the deck, that would be bad. That would be pretty bad, but we're good. Able to make 2 level 10s. Then I'll overlay them to make Juggernaut Libe. That's the plan. Okay, get planner for next turn. No. And by next turn, I mean summon him now and then search more things. Let's go ahead and get magma. Well, do I get magma or do I get birdman? Magma, bird. Magma or bird? I guess a magma. I'm not going to be bouncing anytime right now. So we should be okay in that respect. Go ahead and make the Baronne de Fleur. Wachumba. Then go ahead and activate Return Zero's effect. Just to get back a Banished Boy. Put him back in the deck. Doesn't need to be sitting out there in the cold, dark of space. Wherever the banished zone is. But we have our board. I have a monster effect negate. I have an omni negate. And I have a stop certain cards my opponent may or may not be playing. The card. So yeah, we can negate. Well, we can negate darks. That we can certainly do. Yeah. Let's banish that dark monster and be like, no Bestial Magnum Hut for you, sir. Okay, so this is some version of Bestials, or at least it has Bestials in it. Oh yeah, I can do that more than once, can't I? I just have to... I can't banish the same attribute more than once. That's the thing. Other than light and dark, I can't do light dark no more. But if he does a wind monster, which he will not, because my opponent surrenders. Alright. Well, normally I don't like to count a duel like that, because that's really quick. But we've really shown off all of the deck. We've shown off all the combos with the wombos. We've synchroed like almost everything out of the extra deck. So I'm gonna call it today. I think we did Gen X, some justice here. So let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, everybody. So the new age of Gen X went 2 out of 3 compared to what they used to do. That is asking. That's plenty. I mean, Gen X have their new playstyle, and it is fairly potent. I mean, repaired Gen X. He gives them infinite normal summons. So long as the only thing limiting this thing's power is the number of spaces you have on the board. So long as you have space, you get to keep summoning your Gen X's. You keep summoning because none of them have once per turn effects. The power of the once per turn, or the non-once per turn, I should say, is staggering in this deck. As long as you have space, you can just keep synchroing much as you want. Make pretty much any synchro, so long as you're using a Gen X tuner, and use golden. You know, you keep searching and searching, and you can recur with your arm 0. It's pretty nice. So I'm happy with how the deck turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, hit the like button, help the channel grow, and we can compete with my dog for love on the YouTube algorithm. But yes, thank you everybody for watching. Your boy, the Memphis Accelerator, is signing out. Until next time, which we'll be playing some, I believe it's Invoked. Yeah, we're gonna take our hand at a more or less pure Invoked deck. That's the plan for next time. Until next time, everybody, y'all stay safe, stay happy, and y'all have a good one. I'll see you next time.